Hey, it's your boy the Mystic Sam Star, and I'm here today with another weekly tarot reading from the 26th to the 31st, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, to the 31st. So we're gonna be doing this today. Um, well, everybody's feeling well. We had basically just have a full moon in Aquarius, which is allowing us to break free of people that are not actually in our highest vibration, not bringing us emotional fulfillment, that's not allowing us to ascend. It's allowing us to break through and see things differently, see things from different perspectives. It's a lot of self-love, forgiveness for ourselves, so we can see ourselves for who we truly are and come into more of our authentic selves, even though we're in the sun, because we're in the sign of Leo as well. Self-empowerment, courage, power, ambition, self-esteem. Like we all find this energy so we can elevate ourselves, so we can work in our true authentic selves. You know? So it's really about, since the full moon, it's really about releasing now. It's really about releasing what is not allowing you to be your most authentic self. I mean, maybe that's people, maybe that's like mental habits, maybe that's mental thoughts, emotional thoughts. Maybe there's things that you're holding yourself back from physically, not thinking you're good enough, not thinking you're worthy enough. It's about releasing all those timelines and coming up to a different one and raising your vibration so that you can see yourself for who you truly are and see yourself in your power of how you can be in your individual power, but use the individual power to hold groups and help others see themselves so they can empower themselves as well. A lot of soul energy. So what I'm going to be doing is the weekly forecast for the week through the tarot. So we're going to do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So the first two cards I'm going to pull out for Monday and Tuesday. I really feel like a lot of yellow energy, is a lot of confidence, a lot of self-empowerment, but it's a lot of procrastination as well. There's a lot of holding ourselves back. So it's a lot of reflection, I'm guessing. Reflection and seeing who we truly are and being able to make the right decisions. Because it's about decision making. It's definitely about decision making of how we're going to utilize our power and where we're going to put it at so we can evolve and, you know what I mean, become the individual that we need to be in our fullest potential. So it's about choosing those right thoughts, the right path, and that can be changing our perspective on certain things so we can feel more empowered as an individual. But let me pull some cards for Monday and Tuesday. Definitely a lion energy for Monday and Tuesday though. Definitely lion. Definitely taking assertiveness in our energy, like in our power, and just standing up for who we truly are, and it's being who you are, being who you are. You know what I mean? It's expressing who you are, even if it's not in front of the public. It's just you showing yourself who you are. You know what I mean? Like you proving to yourself who you are, and you finding out realization of who you are and what you want to do and how do you want to share with the world, how you want to give to the world, how do you want to give to yourself. Channeling messages right now. Alright. So what we have for Monday and Tuesday is the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely clear clarity that's coming through the next 2 days. A lot of passion, a lot of excitement, a lot of new beginnings, a lot of starting new projects, starting a new way of thinking, a new way of being, a new type of way of moving. New motivation, new inspirations. It's like just a type of newness, but especially with the Ace of Swords here, clarity. But the sword could be up or down, so it's depending on how you're seeing things. You know what I mean? Because the Ace of Swords, like your Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands, that's definitely clear, inspired energy. That's intuitive downloads. That's telling you what to do, where to go. Where your purpose is, where your happiness is, where you should be leading that energetic passion. You know, if you're not doing that, then you're blocking the clarity, you're blocking the energy. You know what I mean? You're staying stuck in a certain vibration where there's fire, holding a wand can really transmute that negative energy to something higher, so they can raise at a higher vibration. I mean, and then the sword, like doing that, the sword allowed you to see things from a higher perspective, a different vision. You know what I mean? Breaking through obstacles so you can actually go forward with the idea that you might have been blocked with before. So Monday and Tuesday is really about unblocking energy. There's a lot of clarity coming through. There's a lot of inspiration. There's a lot of motivation. But it takes coming out of our mind, and it's allowing that divine inspiration to come through so we can make the right choices. There's a lot of blue in this Ace of Swords too. So that's the throat chakra, communicating, expression. The fire, solar plexus, is just as a form of this creation and speaking what we want into existence with power, with true authenticity of what we want, and putting it into action. It's not all about action. It's not all about saying. It's about the action. That you can think and speak anything you want, but it's the action that follows up with it. You need the fire energy, and that's what it's about. What it's going to be about. It's going to be about the fire energy. It's going to be about seeing what you see as it is, as it comes to you intuitively, and it's about bringing in that the masculine energy to actually see it through, to see your own potential, to see your own power, to see how you can actually create things that you want. And it's a one energy, Ace of Wands, 0, so it's very unconscious. Anything can happen. Anything you think, anything that's coming through to you, you just need to act on it. It's a decision. But you can decide to act on this, or you can not decide to act on this. And that's what the Ace of Swords, like, it's definitely a decision. Like, it's being given to you. You got it. You got the information. You got the downloads. You know what to do. You have the inner knowing. You feel what you need to do. You feel what you're driven by. But you need to take the decision to act on it to make it happen. And that's what Monday and Tuesday is all about. It's about having that understanding and self-awareness of the energies that are coming in, so they can make the proper actions. And so in this time, you might be in isolation. You might be thinking about, formulating a plan of how you want to act, or just, it's not about acting impulsive, but it's definitely a planning type energy. It's definitely about getting the idea and going with it. Inspired ideas are definitely out here. Communication between people. So you might be getting communication from someone else that's going to be helping you. Someone's going to be helping you, empower you through this week, Monday and Tuesday. But I don't feel like this through this week. But let's go to Tuesday and Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday. Let's go to Wednesday and Thursday. Let's see what energy is there for Wednesday and Thursday. And we have the Ten of Cups and the Nine of Cups. So Ten of Cups always talks to me about like emotional fulfillment, happiness, life, joy. But the Knight of Pentacles is going to take us a while. It's going to take a time to get there. So you want to be having this big, you want emotional fulfillment. You want to bring in the happiness and the life, the joy, and everything that you want. You want everything to be perfect. But it's going, the Knight of Pentacles is very slow. It works in divine timing. Like, you have to be able to plan and strategize and see things throughout the long term so that you can get to it. Not to say it's not there, not to say you're not going to feel it, but to feel it in its fulfillity, into completion, it might take patience. You know what I mean? You might need to gather yourself, gather your resources. You might need to see things from a different perspective as you're even going through this, because it's the energy that's coming through to you, and it's fulfilling you emotionally, but it's going to take time to really to see the fulfillment. Like, you feel it. You know what you can create. You know what you can do. You know what can happen. But as the Knight of Pentacles, it's like, alright, it's there, but it's going to take time to manifest. Like, you need to do some work on yourself. You need to create the plan. You need to structure. You know what I mean? It's the 3D energy. Like, everything takes time. And it might not be as fast as you want it to be. But it's there. It's coming. It's allowing it's most like allowing it to come to you. If you can create the space, you can create the energy, if you can do what you need to do, then it's going to be there. It will always feel it within you. Even if it takes a while to see it in its, completion. As long as you feel it, as long as you go after it, as long as you do what you need to do, you're going to see it to completion. No matter how, it's a long-term goal. And seeing that for like Wednesday and Thursday, I'm gonna put one more card. The strength card. It having strength to get through it. You know what I mean? It's just keeping your strength, keeping yourself tamed and not going crazy. Like, this is not happening the way I want it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going crazy. It's about being patient. It's about being grounded. It's about being patient. It's about being grounded. It's about having that strength within yourself to know that you can see this throughout the end, and having trust in the universe that it's gonna happen. So the week seen so far is a lot of introspection. There's a lot of introspection. Even though we had the full moon, we are going to a new moon, but it's definitely still feels like a lot of introspection about what we can create, what we can do. Allowing ourselves to break free from things that are not aligned with our highest potential, and coming to our full fulfillment. But it takes patience. It's going to take patience. It's going to take time. It's not going to happen overnight. But you're building something. We are definitely building something in this time frame. So Wednesday and Thursday is more and introspection about the where we want to get, what's our self-worth, what we feel about ourselves, what we want for ourselves, what we're giving out that we can see back, that we can feel in balance, that we can feel emotionally fulfilled. And that's what this energy is about. It's about finding our emotional fulfillment through the work that we want to do. I mean, whatever talent, whatever gift that you have, whatever you want to do, there's no that it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take time. It's going to be patience. But you should definitely feel the emotional fulfillment that's coming with it, that you are inspired with to make it happen. It's just staying true to it and trusting spirit and having faith that everything's going to work out. So I see Friday and Saturday. I kind of feel like this is, it's not too long. It's only 12 minutes. But let's see. Friday and Saturday, what are we doing? Where are we going for the weekend? What are we doing for the weekend? Friday and Saturday. Spirit. We got spirit. We got the Four of Wands. We got the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands. So Friday and Saturday is resting, but still feeling inspired. One more card, King of Cups. If we're gonna feel inspired, we're gonna feel we can feel a lot of anxiety, recklessness, impulsiveness. But with the Four of Swords here, we are definitely making truce with something. We're coming about our own, maybe a realization about our own recklessness, about our own impulsive behaviors. But it's not really right for us to do anymore. And you know what I mean? And like, if you're being childish or any type of way, it's like, or any old childish behaviors are going to be looked at, so we can become more mature, more emotionally mature. It seems like it's definitely like a sense of growth and spiritual growth over the weekend. So we're going through the week, seeing a lot of things about ourselves, realizing things about ourselves, our self-worth, our self-value, what we got to do to release, to get to where we get to where we need to be at. We got the divine inspiration, we got the divine knowledge, we getting the clarity. And I mean, the passion is there. And I mean, we got the momentum, but it's just, you know what I mean, getting through, I guess, mindsets that we need to get through, that we need to overcome, so we can mature, so we can actually be at the place that we want to be at, to where we want to go. Four of Swords is like laying on the bed. She's chilling with the Page of Wands. Page of Wands can, a lot of inspiration, spark of attention, spark of a creative idea. But I feel like this is more like you know what I mean, we could think about our past experiences, think about how we were kind of like reckless and didn't make the right decisions. And as learning from the decisions, and by learning from the decisions, we become more mature, we become more emotionally mature. We can see the error in our ways. I mean, and kind of move away from that. You know what I mean? That we're moving from that. We're moving from that energy. So we can be more mature in our actions and not be so reckless and not being so impulsive or making like careless mistakes or careless decisions. But the Page of Wands is very immature. Even though it can be a very creative force and energy, it can be very reckless as well. So we're thinking about our recklessness. We're thinking about how we can make better decisions and not be so quick to make rash decisions. Like we're thinking about it, we're sleeping on it, we're looking at it from all different angles. We're making better choices for ourselves. Whether that's gonna be for our own self-love and self-contentment, and what we need to do for ourselves to bring healing, so we can heal from this, or it's just mirroring that and just putting that outside in the world and making clear choices, not being impulsive. It comes down to not being impulsive, not making bad decisions, making very, very clear decisions, taking our time. So that we come with the Knight of Pinnacles. Like we're taking our time, we're making decisions, we're seeing things for what it is and not what we want it to be. We're not forcing it to happen. We're seeing it as it grows and committing to it. You know what I mean? Page 1 is not really committed to anything. Like it comes and goes. It's very in and out. It's very immature. But the Knight of Pentacles can see things through. It can see things through. So it's taking your time, committing to something, seeing it through. We might feel impulsive at times that it's, you know what I mean, but it's really taking our time. It's really just taking a rest that we need to, meditating, not forcing anything, not making rash decisions about anything, but taking our time and going forward with the divine plan. You know what I mean? It's not a rush. It's not a race. It's definitely a time to see things for what it is, make the correct decisions, because the decisions are based on us. The decisions that we make are our free will and our free choice, and we have the decisions to make anything. So trust your intuition right now on the best decisions that you need to make in your life, to let go, to allow to happen in your life, to grow, and happiness in your financial, love life, personal life, soul development, whatever's going to make you happy, whatever's going to make you grow, that's what it is. And by the end of the week, we should be definitely reflecting and not taking, rash decisions. Like we shouldn't be being impulsive with our decisions. Like it's definitely a maturing week. Definitely mature in how we act and our actions this week. So I hope everybody has a great day. I'm gonna leave my Instagram. My Instagram, I have Daily Tarot there sometimes. I have some other posts. I'll leave my Facebook down below. If you want a reading or a Reiki session, energy session, you can contact me on Instagram or Facebook or on here. I don't know if you can contact people on here, but if you can, just hit me up. I'm doing readings, I'm doing distant energy healing as well. And until next time, Soul Fam, peace out. Love you all. One.